Hello, today we're going to talk about behavioral styles. You may be asking, what are behavioral styles? They're tendencies for how a person acts or reacts when dealing with tasks or other people. Today, our goal is to identify your behavioral tendencies and those of others. There are 4 behavioral styles that we'll be discussing, and we'll use the acronym R.I.D.E. R for rational, I for inquisitive, D decisive, and E expressive. Those who have the rational behavioral style tend to be quiet, reflective, task-focused, and systematic. Those who have the inquisitive style are more introverted and task-focused and detail-oriented. The decisive style is characterized by a direct, no-nonsense approach to people and situations. And people who have the expressive style are people-oriented, fun-loving, upbeat, and extroverted. So now we'll go over each style and some of the behaviors exhibited and how you can respond as a customer service rep. So we'll start with rational. Some of the nonverbal behaviors exhibited would be a gentle handshake, and you can respond with a firm, brief handshake. They also use non-dramatic gestures, so you want to avoid aggressive gestures. And they have fleeting eye contact, so you respond with intermittent eye contact, which is about 3 to 5 seconds. Verbal behavior exhibited, they have a steady, even delivery and subdued volume and a slower rate of speech. So in response, you want to mirror their style and slow your rate. They tend to keep communication brief, and you want to ask open-ended questions to try to get more information from them. They also use a logical communication pattern, and so you want to use a structured approach. And they also tend to avoid confrontation. So don't challenge or make them defend themselves. Next, we have inquisitive. This group tends to have very deliberate movements. You want to use restrained body cues. They have little physical contact, so avoid touching. And they are very formal and detailed, so you should act formally and provide detail in response. Some verbal behaviors are the quiet and slow-paced speech, so you want to mirror their rate and pattern, and they have minimal vocal variety, so use a subdued tone and volume when speaking with them. A few additional cues, they value concise and detailed communication, so be as brief as you can be and be as detailed as you can be. They prefer confirmation in writing, so provide written documentation when possible. And lastly, they prefer formal names and share minimal personal information. So when speaking with somebody who has an inquisitive style, you want to use formal names and avoid small talk. Next, we have the decisive behavioral style. For nonverbal behavior exhibited, they use steady, direct eye contact. So in response, you want to return eye contact and smile. They'll have short, specific writing style, so minimize small talk in detail when talking with somebody who has a decisive behavioral style. They use autocratic gestures, such as pointing or hands on their hips, and in response, you should stand your ground without antagonizing them and maintain a professional demeanor. For verbal behavior exhibited, they'll often use a forceful tone, so try not to react defensively or in a retaliatory manner. And they also use minimal vocal variety. So in response, use subdued tones and volumes. And they'll speak in statements. So you should respond with facts and logic and avoid a lot of detail. They may speak in a very direct and challenging way. So listen rather than defending yourself. And they have a fast rate of speech, so you want to match their rate. The last of our behavioral styles is expressive. For nonverbal communication, an expressive person will use a lot of enthusiasm and inflection in their voice, and you want to respond by listening and responding enthusiastically. They may have very active body language. You may see a lot of arms moving as they speak, and so in response, use open and positive body language and smile easily. They can be intense and dramatic, so show interest and ask questions. And when writing, it's often very flowery and detailed, so use friendly and reader-focused style when responding to them. For verbal behavior, they can use excessive details when describing something. So ask very specific, open-ended questions to help them focus on the topic at hand. And they'll have a fast rate of speech, so mirror the rate and excitement. They'll emphasize storytelling and fun. So relax, listen, and laugh. They can be inattentive to details. So if you ask questions, it may help them to be able to focus on those and think about the details they may not have considered. And they often share personal information freely. So if you're comfortable, then reciprocate. So today we covered what are behavioral styles, 4 behavioral styles, including R, rational, I, inquisitive, D, decisive, and E, expressive, and also discussed the best ways to communicate with each style. Thanks for watching.
created using Powtoon.